And now, a very special Jank intro.
Dick, asshole, shit, the dookie, shit,
Feces.
dong, shits, dong,
Rock hard.
Dong.
shotgun blast, a shit,
Projectile shit.
shitty,
Poop.
shit,
Shit.
Defecate.
dick and balls,
Dicks.
Testicles.
phantom balls,
Dick.
Balls. Dick.
Balls.
tiny little balls,
Genitalia.
tiny ass balls, little tiny balls,
Penis.
Balls. Motherfuckers, bitch.
Farts, poop,
Shit on this guy's face.
you bitch,
jerking off,
masturbate, masturbated,
jerk off,
Boner.
jerked off,
boobs,
Butthole.
butthole,
masturbation, cum,
to masturbate, jerking off,
Masturbate.
coming, masturbating,
just keep rubbing it out.
Jerking off.
Yeah, climax, jerk off machine,
Oh, you dickhead.
fuck you guys, jerking off,
crank it,
Jerk off.
jerk
good.
off, jerks off with a skeleton hand, dick,
stimulation,
Masturbate.
coming,
Jerking off.
fornicate, cranking it, penises,
penises,
multiple small penises,
penises, dicks,
Penises.
penis,
jerking off with
penis tower, stimulate penises, a no channel penis,
dicks,
So many penises.
dick on dick,
Tiny penises. Penis.
little dicks,
20 penises,
Genital area.
penises,
Tiny dicks.
5'7" oblong penis.
You know what time it is. It's the Jank-Ass podcast.
It's so jank.
Welcome back to the Jank-Ass podcast, episode 11. Are we on 11 now?
We're on 11 because the last episode was the drunk cast or the Jank-Ass drunk, whatever you call it, and that was 10. So we are definitely on 11.
This is my lovely co-host, Stacy Silva,
What up?
and the Deep Throat Ghost himself, David Sapp.
Ooh, give me the penis.
Oh my god!
Deep throat. Ghost.
He's invisible and he wants to deep throat me.
Keep him away from the men.
You can't see me, but I want to suck you. Says
How you
Deep
guys
Throat
doing today?
Ghost. Good. Tired. It's been a long day. Been going at it for a while, so. But I'm in that fun place where I'm just like kind of tired and things are silly. So I think that's perfect for what we got going on right here.
It is 2 in the morning right now.
Yeah, I'm in a similar mood.
Yeah.
Tired, but silly, I suppose.
Slap happy.
How about you, Chase?
All healed up from the drunk episode, of which I was the only one who actually drank.
My ass. You listen to the end of that episode. I went back and listened to it. There's a lot of slurring going on at the end. Like, I was definitely a little sauced.
You've been more drunk on the podcast.
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna go back and prove it or anything, but it's true.
I dare you to. Prove
I
me
suppose
wrong
it's
today.
up for debate.
You dare me to because it requires nothing of you and everything of me. So I refuse.
No, I dare you because I don't think you have the chops.
Oh, fuck you. Eat my shit.
I see Chase going to the trouble anyway, and you're still like, I think it's
Yeah.
subjective.
It's inconclusive. Dive
Yeah,
into at least a
argue
couple
with
more
you.
episodes.
Hey, I was feeling sick. I had an allergy problem that day.
Hey, remember
saw
Count the
how
Cough?
Hinkle
That's
played
when that
out.
came about.
Count the cough. The great success.
What would be crazy is if you suddenly started to get emails from a separate Count the Cough contest that someone else happened.
Yeah, they want to buy the email.
Just some pediatrician's office somewhere.
Yeah, they made a mistake and announced a contest and got a whole bunch of people signed up, and Rick forgot to grab the email, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it'll be available." Like, oh fuck, somebody else got it.
Here's a new thing we're gonna be doing, considering this is a Patreon supported show and everyone listening to is awesome in our book.
Yes.
True dat.
I mean, a large percentage of you. I'm not going to point out which ones are at the bottom, but you know who you are.
And if you don't know who you are, god damn it, get a fucking clue. That just
Get
makes you
it
suck that much more.
together.
Get it together. But today's patron of the
pod.
Jank-Ass patron is Chris Ronan.
Chris Ronan! Woo!
Give it up for Chris Ronan.
Chris Ronan!
Chris Ronan, you are the man, and if you want, David will have sex with you in a heartbeat.
Well, no.
Say the word, and he will get on a plane, fly to your location, and bed you.
At no cost to you.
At no cost to you. Or us.
All to David.
He will fund the trip with David bucks.
Team, I have to object. I don't know if my spouse
This
would
is
be
the
okay with
Jank-Ass guarantee.
David
not an actual
gives
guarantee.
enthusiastic consent.
No. I am...
Signed a contract that you didn't realize has already released this kind of... Shit, I can't come up with the words. Anyway, he said he's going to do it.
So this Chris person is...
Chris Ronan, David is going to suck your dick
God damn it, Chase.
at your command.
Is he active on Discord or just a patron?
He's just a patron that I picked from the list.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm not familiar
Which
with
I
you.
randomly picked using completely fair tactics of number
Throwing a dart
generating.
at the laptop screen.
Yes.
One laptop down, we got ourselves a winner.
Yes.
This is going to be very expensive.
You
So
win
please
a
tell
new
your friends we
laptop
need
for
more
us.
patrons.
You win the chance to repair a laptop, Chris. Boy, are you lucky.
Chris Ronan, you are special to us.
All three of us.
All three of us.
Especially me.
Except for David.
I said especially me.
Except for David.
Yeah, goddamn it, Chase.
So anyway, that shit's out of the way.
Now that nobody's excited. Chris is probably sitting there listening like, I'm canceling this shit.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing.
You're gonna send David
Immediate
over here to fuck me
withdrawal.
up? No. This is done.
I didn't ask for this shit, guys.
He's probably not even listening right now. He just heard that part about David will fuck you. He's like, that's it. It's over. He's already canceled.
He's a chase man.
Yeah, he'd have the fish swim on down here. That'd be different.
This was a terrible episode to listen to on shrooms.
Are they talking about me?
Did I imagine that?
No, shit, I'm just fucking paranoid.
I'll write it back just in case. Oh my god.
He's gonna fuck me. Oh.
Ronan.
No. So congratulations, Chris Ronan. That's quite the achievement to be our first official special Jank patron. But
The first ever unnamed Jank of the day. No, it's not. Of
Patron
the day.
appreciation of the episode.
going forward, you should definitely have these titles figured out, Siddharth.
Congratulations, you are the first to have been patronized by us.
It kind of devalues the award if you don't even have a name for it. Yeah, you won the whatever the fuck, and who cares, Chris Ronan? Yeah.
Well, you're not helping. You're just you're making it worse. Is what you're doing.
I'm just saying, you need to be prepared, Chase.
This is a team effort. This isn't a.
Yeah, and you're being real negative about this, David.
You're throwing this shit on me. I didn't even know there was going to be a special patron. I was blind going into this.
I told you this
When did you tell me this?
like a couple days ago.
Bullshit a couple days ago. We were talking last night.
New topic. Bring out the wheel. Let's bring out the wheel.
Oh, we're going to the wheel already? Damn.
Is it not wheel time?
I don't know.
I think it's wheel time.
You can bring out the wheel.
All right.
Wheel out the wheel,
Yeah,
David.
get the wheel boy.
Oh, I gotta get the wheel again? Okay, hang on.
Yeah,
Hang on. Yeah! Alright. Got the wheel. Who's spinning it today?
Took you long enough, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll screw the both of you. That thing weighs like 100 pounds.
Well, you're the one who insisted on making it out of oak or whatever.
Well, you know, I also insist on having the finer things in life. And for our patrons, the finest wheel won't even do. We need better than the finest wheel. That's why we got the oak wheel.
Now, what is that rotting smell that's coming from it?
That is probably my bucket. As you know, I spend a lot of time in here when you guys aren't here, and we don't have any restrooms that are convenient, so I keep a bucket. Here it is.
We have 2 restrooms in the office.
Get it away.
Wait, what? 2 restrooms?
We have 2 restrooms. One in the back over there.
No, that's the filing closet.
And one by the front door.
You mean the window?
You been shitting in this bucket?
Yes. I've been pissing in it too. It's not exclusive. But
Quit moving it around. It's releasing all kinds of horrible smells.
Oh, I'm
We've
sorry.
been sloshing it around every time we
watch out,
spin the
Jesus.
wheel.
Well,
Fucking gross.
I mean, that's where the smell came from. It's my bucket. I'm gonna go put it in one of those bathrooms you were talking about. I'll be back.
You have to dump it sometime.
No!
Oh, David has completely slipped and fallen into the bucket mess.
This is terrible.
It's everywhere.
Oh, David.
Oh, stop thrashing around.
I can't get up.
You're getting it all over the walls.
It's everywhere.
Oh, God. Cut to a break. Break.
Don't use the bucket. Okay, it's been what, 5 hours?
Yeah, roughly.
We got everything cleaned off the walls, mopped up. Some
new clothes.
Windows are open, air fresheners.
And see, I thought
it's a lot better in here than it was.
I thought
think
the
we're in good
windows
shape.
were the front door before. I didn't realize we actually had an entry point. So, learning a lot today. It's a growing experience.
You're now aware that there's toilets to shit in. Right?
You're going to use the toilets from now on, right,
see
David?
The toilets.
I got a plan.
So anyway, let's get back to the wheel. Even I feel like I can still smell it though.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not that. Here, let me show you. I got right here is my reserve.
Oh my god!
Come on, man.
It's worse than the first one!
Well, see, this bucket right here, I like to keep this one in case, like if it's coming out way too quick, this one's close to me, so I can use that. But I try to use the other one first. But this one is like my emergency bucket.
Ugh.
It's like beef barley soup.
Dude, stop holding it up.
All right, well, I'm just gonna go walk this out the window here. No!
Oh!
Okay, David, be honest. There aren't any more fucking buckets, are there?
Buckets? No.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is...
What are those little pails called? Like the little tiny buckets that you use at the beach?
Those are buckets. Stop shitting in buckets. You can't shit in buckets. Leave them around the... Whatever, we'll deal with it later. Spin the fucking wheel.
That one's already knocked over on your shoes. I'm sorry.
It is, actually.
Just read the topics. Just read the topics. What's on the wheel? What's on the wheel of topics? I hate you.
Well, Chase, much like the previous time, we have Spice Things Up on the Wheel. This week we have Modern Art. Jarred Farts. Eat a Live Mouse. Whipped Cream Enema.
Hope we get that one.
Physical Challenge. Video Games.
Boo.
Guess Whose Finger.
Oh, no.
Rap Battle. Boy.
Oh, damn.
Revisit the Hinkle Argument. Oh, fuck yeah.
No, God, no.
No! No!
Take that off the wheel.
Everything gets a fair chance on the wheel. Would you rather?
Yeah, it's a stable.
Always a classic.
Describe your latest dump.
Alright, I could get behind that.
It's made for David.
I could get in depth.
I feel like we've done that a few times already, this one.
You know,
Yeah,
without it being asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we can do a second podcast exclusively on dump stories. But next on the wheel.
For one, it's in a couple of buckets.
And a pail.
And a pail.
And on Chase's feet. But yeah, you know.
That's non-canon.
Next topic. Masturbate on the air.
Did you put that one on there?
I did not, but I will.
I did not put that on there, but I will do it.
4 more topics on the wheel. Watch We're Back again. No.
Oh.
Oh, God, no. Patron Questions.
Lame.
That could be interesting. Least liked patrons.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
And Let's Murder David. Doesn't sound so good.
Let's.
Wait a second. Scoops, how the hell did you get in here? Hang on, we need some hold music again. Cicely! Poof has managed to break into the room.
Well, while you're busy with your cat problem, I will just read a little copy from our sponsor. The Jank-Ass podcast this week is sponsored by Sunny D. When you're a 65-year-old southern cadder like myself, and you feel that thirst that no steer could satisfy, just reach in that fridge for an unnaturally bright, almost glow-in-the-dark orange nectar. Sunny D. So satisfyingly tang it'll make your lips pucker just from a splash on your butthole. Sunny D. So goddamn sweet, it's undrinkable.
Sunny D. It's for butt chugging.
What's in the fridge, Ma? We got apple juice, purple stuff, this and that. Butt chug! All right!
Anyway, I love Sunny D, and I'm gonna have some right now.
I'm definitely gonna not drink beer. Oh, that's good, Sunny D.
I just got an email. Sunny D pulled their ad.
Oh, shit, we're broke.
New topic. Spin the wheel.
Who would like to spin the wheel this time?
Why don't you spin the wheel, bucket boy?
You actually trust me? All right. I'm gonna spin that wheel there. And a 1 and a 2 and a...
I'm not stopping it this time. I stopped it with my hands last time, and you guys were fucking dicks about it.
You weren't being safe.
You stopped it 3 times with your hands, and we tried to warn you on the first time.
I was being
We
safe.
told you.
It didn't even hurt.
All right, I'm gonna get the stick. Hang on.
Your fingers still don't have feeling in...
You mean this stick? Try to use it now.
Well, that was unnecessary.
Fuck the stick.
You son of a bitch! That was my stopping stick.
Fuck the stick.
He whittled
you know-
it himself.
You know what? I got a spare one in my bucket over here. Hang on, I'm gonna get that. Just gonna stop it here and...
Oh,
Oh, it's
the wheel
splattering.
of shit now.
Ah.
Well, David, what'd it land on?
I don't know. I gotta clean it. Hang on. Well, it appears we've landed on rap battle. Oh no.
Oh, man.
Wow, right off the bat. That's a tough one.
Why is that even on there? You guys don't rap.
Yeah, I don't even listen to rap.
I don't either. I mean, I listen to funk, soul, and metal. So since I spun the wheel, I'm gonna choose my challenger, and I challenge you, Siddharth.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Gonna check out.
Stacy?
Yeah.
Try me a beat.
All right.
Well, I've never, rapped before.
Yeah, this ought to
But-
be rich.
I don't know. I'll give it a shot. Okay. You, stone cold bitch every day. Grabbing on shits in the pool while you play. So many problems, keep running away. You may be married, but still fucking gay. I call you emo Pee Wee Herman. Frankly, Paul Rubens doesn't deserve it. Oh boy, swallowing sausages, packing your dicks like dozens of lozenges. Keep your hair pointy and then you'll be set. Drowning your face in a thick cloud of Aquanet. Such a press, better press and preen. Scrubbing away, but you'll never smell clean. Wait, hold on. You smell that? Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck, it stinks. It must be your argument, so I think I'll rub your face in this pile of heat. Stinky D, guess it's apt. First name David, last name Crap. Don't look now, it's your favorite dish. Now turn around, you've been fucked by the fish. Oh, did that hurt? Well, don't worry, man, just shrug it off. You're a shit-eating bitch, I guess David forgot.
Holy shit.
What the fuck was that?
Was that good?
Yeah.
Where the hell did you pull that from? And who are all those extras?
That was just me. I was solo.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
They call me Young Cheesy,
You have a name?
and my raps is vicious. Yeah.
How long have you been in the rap game?
So anyway, David's up.
All right.
This is gonna be great, guys.
All right, Stacy. I guess
Try not to be too hard on me, man.
cut me a track, Stacy.
Ooh, I'm getting antsy.
All right, I think I got something for you, David.
All right. Okay. I guess I'll give this a try. Oh. All right, here we go. Jesus Christ. Well, Chase went first. Pretty good. Didn't think he'd do as well as he did, but damn it, it hurt my feelings to see him do something. I'm just gonna go lay down, guys. I don't.
Oh
shit!
Give it up. David?
No, I don't even want to do this anymore.
We still got the rest of the podcast to record.
It was good, man.
You did great.
He really
He's a rap master.
he really got me.
Did I?
Well, I mean, we still have to get votes in by applause-o-meter. What everyone think of my rap? Everyone? Whoa! Whoa! Can't even hear myself. Okay, now what's everyone think of David's rap? Well, Stacey, who do you think won the applause-o-meter?
I think it was you by a landslide. It's kind of unanimous, really.
You heard it, David. You got it. You got it.
Rigged. I think this is rigged, and I don't even want to play anymore.
You fucking suck at rapping, bro. Young Cheesy. New topic. Spin the wheel again. Okay, it's time to spin the wheel again. How you doing, David?
I'm doing better.
You doing okay? Doing okay, buddy?
You want a beer?
I really thought I had a chance with that. Like, when it hit rap battle, I was like, oh, he's going down. There's no way. Like, my science is way more tight than his.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be fine. You see what happens when you spill shit on my shoes.
I'm sorry. I'll keep my buckets
you
far away.
Spill shit on my shoes. You son of a bitch.
Anyway, here's a beer with a silly straw.
Thanks, Stacy.
To cheer you up.
I dipped it in the shit.
I taste it.
Who's spinning the wheel? I'll spin it. I'll spin the wheel.
Yay!
Should I?
And
Spin that wheel. Spin
that wheel.
Put my gloves
Spin
on.
that wheel.
There's shit all over it now.
Use this stick.
Very good
the
call.
one from the bucket.
Stop pointing that thing at me. I'm just gonna spin it. Here we go.
It's kind of hypnotizing just how beautiful that wheel is.
You want to just poke it with your shit stick?
I feel like we need a sneeze guard for any time we spin this now.
Or at least just some in-studio goggles for all of us, because
Yeah.
we're at high risk right now for some pink eye.
Yeah.
I've already developed it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, it looks horrible.
It is juicing up good.
Ugh.
all right. Well, I will use Chase's dookie shoe to stop the wheel hit.
Ow!
There.
Still wearing it.
I knocked out some of the dookie though. Sorry about your shirt, but it's not on your shoe.
It landed on Rap Battle again.
No. I'm going home.
Okay, it landed on Patron Questions. New topic. Patron Questions. Number 1.
All right. This is a new segment we're going to try out on the Jank. I hope you're all ready to jank off with us about this one. We're going. If you'll have us, we'll jank off with you.
David asked for questions from our very special Jank-Ass Discord, and if you're not part of it, you fucking should be, bro.
You should. Yeah, we're on there fairly frequently. I mean, I feel like no more than a couple days go by without at least like some form of like good topics being talked about on there.
True that.
Come on and chat with Josh Green.
Chat with Josh Green, Chris Dilbeck, and us.
And us.
Us. We get some others in there from time to time. Thank you for your patronage. But yeah, no, I think it would be great if periodically, we just answer questions from the listeners on the air. Of course, if you have a question for us, the best way to get it to us is to submit it to countthecough@gmail.com, like our first submitter did, Josh Green.
Josh Green.
Of course, it's Josh Green.
Full disclosure, I only received one email today. It was from Josh Green. But I do have a soon-to-be former employee, because I'm going to fire his ass, who submitted 3 questions as well. So we'll get his on there, too.
Where were you, Chris Ronan?
Yeah, where you at, Ronan?
Where are you?
Supposed to be our top... I ain't even going to come over and play with you no more.
We need your questions. Count the cough.
Josh Green's the only one who fucking cares.
He is. Josh Green gets it. Except he never counted the cough, but whatever. Nobody did, so I guess it's just a wash. But, yeah, I've got 3 questions in here
Please
from Josh
do not
Green.
count the coughs, ever.
Please, somebody just once.
It's the stupidest thing you could do with your time.
No, God damn it. It is pretty dumb. But I just want somebody to
What's
do it.
the reward?
David Bucks.
Oh, my God.
David Bucks, Siddharth.
Were you going to print out the David Bucks?
Hell no. I'm gonna send them over
Well,
to
then
you so
there's
you can
no
print
reward.
them and cut them. What? No, you get the David Bucks, you get the file, and then you print them, you cut them out, and then you got your David Bucks.
Making them
And then
do
you
the
submit them to
work?
me.
This is like...
That's not cool.
Welcome to the Jank-Ass rehash episode.
David, tell the poop grabbing story again.
All right, so I was a child, and there was a dookie in a pool, and grab, squish,
I
squish.
already rapped about it, don't worry.
And I would like to declare, Chase, that I strongly feel that Josh Green is more handsome than you. But anyway, let's get on to these questions here.
What the fuck did you just say?
First one is, how did you 3 get your start in comedy/animation? Which, that's a pretty fun question.
Yeah.
Chase, do you want to go first? Because you've actually been doing art longer than I've been a part of any like form of entertainment.
Yeah, it started with drawing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what brought me and Chase together, actually. We both went on the Tomorrow's Nobody forum, and he liked my art, and I liked his, and we'd send it back and forth to each other.
Yeah,
and became
Tomorrow's
obsessed with each
Nobody
other.
thought that I could be useful to them, and I was. And then I usurped them and dumped them like pieces of trash.
But you took me with.
Yeah. You're my little trash boy.
My little stowaway trash boy.
That's great. To answer your question, Mr. Green.
Wait. What's funny with that, though, is that when I went into the Tomorrow's Nobody stuff, I was just looking to do character designs for your awful TV pitch.
Oh, really? Is that all it was?
Yeah, I was redesigning the characters, and I was just Mr. Artist guy. And then Ben dropped out because this isn't going anywhere, and then he tried to rejoin 4 times. But he dropped out, and there was nobody to animate, and it was kind of thrust upon me. And
yeah, I wasn't doing it.
I'm a full-time animator, so that's weird.
Eventually, Chase got in touch with Mike Parker, and they started working together on a bunch of projects like College Humor, and you guys got a gig with the Dimitri Martin show once. That was one of the
I
better
reached
gigs.
out to him a long time ago. I was just trying to talk to other Flash dudes, and worked out for me. I'm glad I did.
Yeah, and along the way, you guys would have me do a bunch of character art or prop stuff. Very occasional background things. I was sort of interning for a while for you guys, like
Stacey,
unofficially.
I've got a question for you to piggyback kind of on like Josh's. What was the first thing like you were contributing to, just anything that you and Chase were working on, or like the 3 of us, like art-wise? I remember there was that Woogie World stuff. Was that the beginning of it, or were you doing stuff before that too?
That's true. I did start, like, the most legit first gig was Woogie World, and I did a whole bunch of different hairstyles and customization prop stuff for that site.
For those that don't know, Woogie World is a child's website playground. It's like Club Penguin, but with less money involved.
Wasn't it like a religious thing too?
Well, it was the Book of Mormon guys doing it, but it wasn't like strictly religious. It was just run by some.
It was just a cute little chat room thing for kids.
I got you.
I remember being in a voice chat with a bunch of the higher ups for a meeting when I first started, and I was like, I'm Chase the Darth, and I make cartoons that no children should ever see.
And they were like, what the fuck?
Peep. It was just silence. And I was like,
What I mean is, I can bring a lot to the table, I swear, don't fire me.
But even before that, I think I only helped with the art for episode 6 of Tomorrow's Nobody.
No kidding.
I drew Stitch Face.
Oh,
and
nice.
maybe a couple extras. And I was helping a bit with the menu stuff for the Tomorrow's Nobody DVD.
Stacey
I remember
wrote
that
down
one.
Cyanide and Happiness stuff. Like, you drew the Delberry Dismemberer
Yeah.
in Sad Larry 2.
Yeah, eventually when you were working on Side 9 Happiness stuff, I was working on a bunch more stuff with that. And that was cool.
Yeah, there was a while where you were doing a lot of their character designs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was their job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was even further down the line when we were working on the show after the Kickstarter. I worked
She's
on
working on the game right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's
And
sweet.
Chase has been writing for it.
Well, that's not as sweet, but...
Oh, it's sweet.
No.
You know, I wrote you in. I don't know if it's gonna make it in, but I did. I wrote you into a joke.
Oh, shit, really?
Like a photo of some kid on the wall. Like that's the kid that craps his pants, David Sapp or something.
I would love that. Oh, man. Like, I'd buy it regardless. Like, I hope it does well and they can release it on consoles because I'd love to play it on my couch on the Xbox. But if I knew that joke was in there, I don't even care. Like, I'd buy it on my fucking phone to play it. Like, I hate playing shit on my phone.
But after all those random different paths with Mike Parker and Lowbrow and Side 9 Happiness, where eventually I was doing a whole lot of character design for the shorts of Side 9 Happiness in Season 1 and Season 2.
Yeah, that's sweet.
A little bit with Season 3.
Yeah,
Not
I
as
worked
much.
with Mike for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of great how like everything is just like the group that you work with and that we've worked with. And let me go back to the beginning because I definitely went off the rails there. So what got me into wanting to do cartoons and stuff like that, like it always just seemed like it'd be fun to do, but it was actually because of Mike Parker. That's like the first Flash animation that really just hit and stuck with me when he was doing College University. My buddy Rob in Michigan found it and showed it to me, and I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And then I came back out here to Arizona because I was out in Michigan for a semester of high school. And when I came back out here, Ben and Eric had done like just a real quick Tomorrow's Nobody cartoon. And I mean, nothing special, but at the time, everything that was coming out, like I'd say 90% of the shit that was made in Flash was god awful. Like it was all trash. Like
Yep.
lip syncing was terrible. Everything looked horrible. Everything was tweened. Like it was just bad. And
Included what we made.
included, of course. But it was a step above at that time too. So like I saw it and I was like, oh, that's badass. And you know, it was just Ben and Eric, and I was kind of like, I need to get in on this. So
I was obsessed with Newgrounds for that reason. I thought it was so awesome that like just anybody was making their own cartoons and making it as dirty or whatever as they wanted.
Definitely, yeah, because I was familiar with Newgrounds before I even lived in Arizona, because it used to be, instead of Newgrounds, it was just like assassins.com or something like that. Then they expanded to Newgrounds. So like I got to see it transition from that. They were just like really bad Flash games where you'd murder celebrities. And then it expanded, and they got like the portal and like you could submit and everything. But yeah, it was because of like Mike Parker. Like I saw College University, I was like, that's amazing. And then I saw like an opportunity because Ben and Eric were doing Tomorrow's Nobody. I was like, I got to get in on this. And yeah, I mean, we just started releasing the cartoons, and at first it was absolutely just, I thought it'd be funny. I wanted to make myself laugh and like my direct friends. And then they started getting some traction. So it was like, all right, let's, see where this goes. And then I became Rockstar Cartoon David, and I was too cool for Chase, and yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah, that was the first time I was aware of you knowing my existence is because I heard you on a recording laughing at me for being fat, you son of a bitch.
To be young again.
To be young
Then I
again.
could get away with that shit.
Now that I'm adult, I'm just like, no, that's in poor taste.
Yeah, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah, I had first heard of Newgrounds like
Like an elephant. Oh, wait, shit.
A friend of mine had told me, like, oh, if you go to this Newground site, like, you could kill Britney Spears with a monster truck and stuff. And I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was just assassins, and I remember they had like 6 options on there. One of them was the Britney Spears monster truck, and me and my friends, we would go like across the street from our middle school in Michigan to the public library, just go chill on the computers and kill celebrities, you know?
Yeah, that was like the greatest thing
in the Big Blue House was the one, man.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
There was a lot that were all the same, but they would just swap out celebrities and stuff. But yeah, like Flash was rough back in those days. Like it was impressive at the time, but looking at it now, I was like, God damn, it was so bad. Like my all-time favorite back then was Barnyard Shenanigans, and I found that recently. Wow, that is rough around every fucking edge.
You showed me that like 8 years ago, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're like, Chase, you're gonna love this. Oh my god, I remember this. Oh man, you're gonna crack up at this. And then it was like fucking Judge Judy and like a lamb yelling.
It was just nonsense. It was absolute nonsense. But when I was 14, I had never seen anything like it before. So like it struck a huge chord. It was like, this is insane. It's pure insanity, and I want to do this shit.
Yeah.
You were equally jacked for Link's quest for ass.
Which was awesome. I mean, it was all text-based. It's been a long time since I've gone through that. But man, when Link's Quest for Ass and Link's Quest for Ass 2 came out, I was on board.
For real, though, I can't look at that old stuff because we were just saying faggot constantly. We're doing racist shit. We're being assholes.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
It's hard to watch. Not because of the animation quality. I can see that I've grown. And even episode 2, I was pretty damn good, you motherfuckers.
Who was doubting you? Who was saying you were doing bad?
I'm just, Josh Green's out there.
He's always so damn negative.
That's why he's asking these questions. He's like, yeah, what got you into it? Because you suck.
Was that in parentheses?
Yeah.
It's hard to look at now, except for maybe David Forgets I still love.
Yeah, I still genuinely love
great.
David Forgets.
It's still great.
I like Chasing Pac-Man still.
Yeah, that's great too. That's awesome.
And if I didn't like the cartoons, I wouldn't be here right now. Because that's what got me in connection with Chase and stuff, and we eventually were making cartoons together.
Stuff like FedEx and Kinko's is completely retarded.
But you know what? I still really like FedEx and Kinko's.
It's all the theme song, man.
I know. That's why I love it. That
one likes to party and the other gets pissed. It's FedEx and Kinko's.
Kinko's. Yeah, no, like the theme song, absolutely. And then there's that too. I just love going, Kinko's.
Yeah, that's what I brought to the team as theme songs.
Yeah.
New topic. Patron question number 2.
Question number 2. Have you guys ever had instances where people recognize you and make things uncomfortable? Yes.
More so David than us.
Yeah. But I want to hear it. I know Chase has. Stacy, have you had any instances?
No, there was literally only one time where Chase actually got recognized in Massachusetts when he was visiting me,
nice.
Like early in our relationship, because he happened to be wearing a Tomorrow's Nobody shirt, and it wasn't even him that got recognized at first. It was the shirt, and he was like, "I'm Chase," and they were like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, I'm this one.
Nice.
That was pleasant, though. It wasn't awkward.
Yeah, I'm not good at those anyway because I'm not super social.
Yeah.
Mine has a winding story, but you ran into a couple of kids forever ago. I think at like a movie theater or a mall or something like that.
I've run into people, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 times. I don't really remember most of them.
It was out here in Arizona, and apparently you tried to see if they knew anybody who was holding, or you were asking if they were holding at the time.
This isn't a funny story.
Well, later, dudes run into me at Arrowhead Mall, which was closer to where you were living at the time, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's David! Yeah, we ran into Chase one time. He asked if we had weed."
Yeah, we were desperate at the time. Didn't have any contacts, and that one kid
was
happened
that
to.
Walmart boy?
Yeah, that was Walmart.
Well, what's
Then
crazy
I found
is
out he was like 16 or something. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Done talking to you,
This
Walmart
was a
boy.
mistake.
You look much older.
I run into this guy years down the road. It was a period where I was at work where my position had been liquidated, so I was on a severance package, and it was the best summer vacation of my life because I had 3 months of just pay coming in, and I didn't have to work. So there was a lot of flagrant drinking. I got so wasted at a pool party at my friend's place, and I ended up at a Waffle House that night without my wallet. So I am panicking, and I'm just
You get
like,
this kid to pay for your food?
I don't have the money to pay, and I'm wasted. I'm like, I got it. My wallet's at home. And the lady who was working the counter was just like, if you're leaving, you got to leave something behind, like your phone. And me being drunk, I didn't ask questions. Like, here, take it. That's a dumb move. So, like, I go home. I try to find my wallet, and I can't find it anywhere at all. Like, it's just gone. So I'm like, fuck, I got to get my phone back. So we have a yellow porcelain bird right by our front door. So I take this big piggy bank to the Waffle House. And I go in there, I'm like, I need to pay my bill. And I'm still wasted and sunburnt. And dude and his buddy are just sitting at the bar. They're like, oh my God, it's David Forgets. And I'm like, no. No. They're like, yeah, Chase tried to buy weed from us. I'm like, no.
He had 2 perfect experiences.
And he didn't want to admit to them, I'm here because I forgot my wallet.
No, they knew.
David and Chase, they're exactly like the cartoon.
Well, they knew because the waitress who was taking care of me was taking care of them. And yeah, so they knew because she gave them the story.
Wait, so what happened when you brought back the ceramic bird?
Oh, it was fucking great. The waitress was just like, no, you came back. I mean, thank you for doing that. Here's your phone. We covered your bill. I was like, fucking sweet. And I got out of there. But now every time I go to that Waffle House, if she's there, like my nickname at that Waffle House is the Yellow Bird Guy. Like when I go in there,
you just go
like,
there for a date with Cicely, and you're just like, she's like, why do they call you the Yellow Bird Guy? Like, don't worry about it.
oh, she knows.
What
She
they
knows
call
the
you
story.
at the Waffle House now is not welcome.
They call me Get Out. God damn it! Him again. We're calling the cops.
They just have a photo of you very sunburnt and drunken.
Holding a ceramic bird.
Any more now though? Now it's kind of awkward because I mean we're not in the spotlight anymore. Like not that we were like in a spotlight per se, but we're not like in the foreground of things anymore. And I barely do anything as far as background is concerned. So when people are just like, "Oh my God, you're David," it's like, oh shit, what am I gonna tell him? Yeah, I'm a merchandising manager at a Polo Ralph Lauren factory outlet. I hate every day of my life, and I don't entertain anymore.
Fucking sick, bro.
He's just like the cartoon.
Oh, did you forget how to be cool? Okay, I'm leaving. God damn it.
I can verify.
Yeah, any more
Is that a
kinda
beer in your pocket? Yes.
It was great back in like 2006, 7, and 8, because that's when we really had good traction, and like David Forgets was landing, and it was doing well. Like that was awesome. I loved getting recognized back then, and I ate that shit up.
Yeah, that was the time that we were going to a couple Comic Cons, and then a couple people approached you guys. And that was cool.
Yeah, it'd be like on the streets too. People were like, "Oh, David Forgets." Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, because David Forgets was, what, half a year old tops by then?
Maybe?
Who gives a shit?
Either way, I do.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to look at a timeline here.
We're living in the past.
Gotta look forward.
Okay. Looking ahead to the future. On to question number 3.
New topic. Patron question number 3.
What would it take for us to get another David Forgets episode?
Oh my God. If y'all want to fund it, it will happen.
Next question, please.
I'll say this: given the right opportunity, if we had the equipment and the time and we could plan it out, it would happen, absolutely. But I can't say it will ever happen. If like everything is aligning right, we could crank out like at least a handful more, and they'd be fun. Like
our audience has dissolved. You can tell because we advertised our Patreon and we got 23 people, and half of them are my friends.
Well, that's for paying. I'm sure if we had something that they could just view, we wouldn't have like our 25,000 plus viewers like on the first couple of days, but we probably still scrape in like a few thousand like we did when we first started it, and that'd be good enough for me.
David forgets we're fucking old now. Now it's like the April, or not the April, the New Year's one is just reality.
Yeah. Chase, you've aged so much. You too, motherfucker.
All right, we got a bonus question on here from Mr. Green as well.
Oh,
We don't accept those. Move on.
Who is the most annoying character on television, alive or dead? Paula Poundstone.
Wow, Paula Poundstone.
that was fast.
That was a real. Where did you pull Paula Poundstone? What?
That was from the hip. I actually got nothing against Paula Poundstone. I don't know anything about her outside of the fact she's a comedian, right?
She did something to kids. He got in trouble
Oh,
for it.
God, no.
What?
Did she?
I don't think she diddled him or anything. I think she might have hit him or something.
No. Well, I retract my previous statement. She's a saint.
I'm not letting that slide without knowing what happened. So give me a second.
Yeah, don't spread misinformation, Chase.
Poundstone.
Let's see. Most annoying on television, alive or dead. In my experiences, and I just don't really watch that much television, and I'd say once I turned like 15, 16, TV wasn't really too much of a thing anymore. But I do
she
remember...
drove drunk with a kid in her car.
Oh, yeah, that's America right there. Paula Poundstone is on it. I'd say most annoying for me, and I can just remember just being pissed watching it. I spent a summer working with my dad in his Corvette shop in Atlanta, and this is when American Chopper was huge, and everybody had to watch it, especially him for some reason.
American Chopper.
So we'd be watching that and like eating dinner, and god damn it, if like the main dad on there and his main son, all of their interactions was the most annoying thing in the world, because they're just like slamming shit around and yelling at each other. Like, this is fucking dumb. It's staged. It's overacted. Like, I hate all of this. But everybody was just shoveling it. Give us more. Like, it was so annoying.
Yeah,
Horrible.
I stopped getting recognized as Chase from Tomorrow's Nobody and started getting recognized as Mikey from American Chopper.
Those were dark days.
Hey, you're that piece of shit from that fucking crap show.
Yeah, anybody who's just like a reality TV star on a long-lasting series is just fucking annoying.
That's true.
Like, I can't think of just like a person. I mean, Guy Fieri sucks, but like
Guy Fieri did nothing wrong.
he just sucks though. I don't like him.
He's
got
he
good
promotes
insights.
small businesses.
He's got good insights, and he does a wonderful service for small businesses. Absolutely. I just think he sucks.
To be
Well,
honest,
that's
a
fair.
tough question for me because we don't have cable, and I just don't really expose myself to things that are annoying.
I do. Since we recently watched it, like me and Chase like just injected Game of Thrones into our heads at a point and just binged the shit out of it for a couple months. Shay, the character Shay, very much annoyed me in that show. There wasn't a lot of episodes with her in it, and it's a little too specific, I think, for...
She was annoying because she was a shitty actor on a show with good actors.
Yes. And they made the character shitty, too. She was the annoying girlfriend character that's just like isn't in touch with reality for some reason and is, yeah, I don't know, just fucking annoying as hell.
Just that one person that's designed in every show for you to hate, and they just really drive
Yeah.
it home.
They're stupid and erratic, and they cause conflict, and that's their character.
Yeah.
It's just the wrench in the works.
I get most annoyed by people who are not comedians or performers performing comedic bits.
Yeah.
So like,
So
give me
John
an example.
Cena butt chugging in that
Sure,
new,
yeah.
new movie.
That's great.
John Cena was butt chugging in a movie.
Yes.
How have you not seen this?
It's in a trailer.
I stay away from like all this shit because like
I know, me too, and I've seen this.
Every
Ugh.
fucking trailer I see, and the majority of movies I see anymore, I just walk out of it going, ugh. Like it's just a waste of my time.
I don't know what you watch or.
I don't watch things. Although Cicely and I are we're eagerly anticipating the second season of A Handmaid's Tale, which is releasing
I
at the
loved
end of
that.
this month. It was great.
Yeah.
It was good. Like I got a lot of just good recommendations for it from I was on a project actually in California opening up a new store, and everybody on that team was talking about it. And all I kept hearing was, A Handmaid's Tale, it's awesome. And I hear A Handmaid's Tale, and I'm like, that sounds great. But one person actually broke it down for me, and I was like, oh, that does sound pretty good. And I ran it by Cicely. She was like, yeah. And I was eager to see it, and she was like, meh. She fucking loves it. I think it's pretty damn good. You know?
It sounds like it's right up your alley. You loved, like, Equilibrium and shit.
Yeah, like any, like, dystopian future or post-apocalyptic scenarios, I eat that shit up. I love it.
I enjoy that too.
Unless it's zombie-related. That's dumb.
Stacy watched that one without me because she thought I was too macho.
Well, you did
What?
walk in a couple of times going like, what the fuck? And that's Portia de Rossi. And I'm like, that's not Portia de Rossi. That girl's like 10 years younger than Portia de Rossi.
It's her. It's her in the thing.
I'd
even
watch
know
it
who that
again,
is.
though, if you wanted to watch it.
Yeah, we're
Portia de
gonna
Rossi,
try to...
She's Lindsay on Arrested Development.
Oh, who did you think was that? Oh, wait. Is that not her?
That's so funny.
It's
No,
her.
that it's not
It's
her.
definitely
It's
her.
no, it's not.
Yeah, look
It's
it up,
not.
man.
It's a
her.
girl 10 years younger. I swear to God, this girl
No.
looks like
Okay,
Portia de
Portia
Rossi,
de Rossi.
season 1.
Yeah,
Ellen's
it
girlfriend.
looks like her like early Arrested Development, not season 4. Now that I think about it, season 4, there's clearly a difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
She looked weird in that one.
Damn it, you
but
just
she brought
fucked
it
with
back
me.
for Handmaid's Tale.
You just fucked with me.
God.
I was like, oh shit, really? All right, you got me.
She's back, baby.
I can't convince Chase, even with an IMDb page right inches
Those
from his
things
face.
are never right.
Hey, you can't trust that. That's fucking wiki shit. That's anybody can do it.
What does it even stand for? Nobody knows.
International
IMDb
Movie
knows.
Database.
Nobody even knows. Stacy.
Imaginary movie database.
Exactly. It's made up.
All right, you guys live in your reality, I guess.
Yeah. It's better here.
I didn't watch the show, but this I'm certain of.
Yeah, that just hit me. Wow, how about that? Yeah, no, we'll probably try to burn through that first season again before the second one comes out, and then
That comes out April 22nd.
Yeah, and I'm slow playing Better Call Saul. Like I'm just watching them as they come up on Netflix. So of course I'm a season behind, but that's fucking good.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
Oh,
like
the new one just came out, man.
What?
The new season just came out.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bed. I gotta watch that.
It's the best one.
Yes, and
It's about time you fucking watch it. Piece of shit.
I'm in 2 seasons deep, Siddharth.
So stupid.
God damn it. And then like Black Mirror was fun this time around. We've been watching that as it releases too. So
Yeah.
but I mean,
What are the other questions?
well, that was it from Mr. Green. I got my associate, so let me get through this here. This is from soon to be fired.
Lightning round.
Lightning round.
Lightning round.
Fun fact for everybody out there: I am going to be in less than 1 week no longer working in retail, which is amazing because I've been working in retail for the last 17 years. I'm 33. For more than half of my entire existence, I've been working in retail. That's depressing, but I'm finally getting out of that shit.
No one cares.
Anyway, moving on.
I think it's worth celebrating.
Hold on. I'm an animator. Let's talk about my job. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, let's break down your days. How did you start your day, Chase?
Well, after I wake up the second time,
Around 4 p.m.
I grab my phone and I watch YouTube until the battery runs out. So then I go back to sleep. And then I realize the deadline's tomorrow, so I don't sleep for 18 hours while I work in a mad rush.
That sounds great.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
Divulging the secrets, but the people gotta know.
And
your
I'm
beard.
bored.
Fuck your beard.
All right, the first one on here from my soon-to-be former employee was, how did you meet your wife? Which I think is kind of good. God, how do I even start this one? So
Well, we met in Tomorrow's Nobody. Oh,
So
you mean
we-
your real wife?
shut up. No, so we actually met before the first time I grasped that we met. Should I start with the first one or the second one, then dial back? Okay, I'll start with the second one.
I was in classes with your wife. She doesn't even remember some of them.
Yeah, I remember her saying
I
that.
asked her about it, and she's like, I don't know if he really I know you. I know I'm forgettable, but
you're that forgettable, Siddharth.
You were friends with the teacher and shit, so...
And you probably weren't, which is why she didn't care at all.
No, yeah, she was center stage with her hand up, you know? Like, I remember.
Yeah.
As Chase was tucked away in the corner listening to his Discman Anima on loop.
I'd sit in the back and draw pictures of penises.
And they specifically removed both fluorescent lights above that desk. Like, you get in the corner.
Look, everyone was happier that way.
Everybody won. So, my first, connection with my now wife was at a bar called McDuffie's by Arrowhead Mall. And if you live in Arizona, familiar with Arizona, any bar in, 2010 by Arrowhead Mall was just, a shitty, VD-riddled brofest. And it was just terrible. And McDuffie's, this particular evening...
those followed you around like a cloud, man.
Yeah, it was a bad scene. But,
you were their king.
Go to Buffalo Wild Wings with us after work, David. Let's do
All
this.
right, bro. All right. We got some 15-year-olds in the back of the van. Fuck yeah. No, so this place was... It had a downstairs area, which was, dance floor, bars. They had some high tops, smoking patio, all that. And then they had, a VIP upstairs area, which, for whatever reason, I was there that night with somebody else.
Wait, you're not a VIP?
Right? No, it was a birthday party event, and we were up there, and I just remember it being hot, and the person I was there with, I didn't even really want to be there with. It was just maybe I'll get my dick touched. That'd be sweet. And I was just, not happy.
I had a good time anyway.
And then somebody else was there who I just detest, and this person was firing on all cylinders, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to go out back. And in, the upstairs area, the VIP area had its own, little smoking area, too, and this one I was still smoking. So I was just, lighting them up, slamming back beers and lighting up smokes, and Cicely was sitting at a table. I don't even remember how we started striking up conversation, but we got onto the topic about DUIs, because at this time in Arizona, the police were cracking down hard. Everybody was getting a fucking DUI in, 2010, 11, all that. And I remember telling her, my stance at that time, because I was in just a dark place. Everything fucking sucked. I was broke. I was living in a living room on 2 futon mattresses stacked atop each other in Chris Dilbeck's apartment. So, I was just in a low place. Things were not
so you're
looking up
where
for
I
me.
am now. Got it.
Yeah. So, we were just talking about, what would happen if you got pulled over for a DUI, and I told her, stone cold, I was like, if I were driving tonight after having these drinks and a cop pulled me over, I would just step out of my vehicle and reach for my wallet really quick and brandish it like it was a gun and pretend I was cocking it and then point it right at the cops so they would gun me down right there. Because, that'd be fucking it. Everything is so shitty right now, might as well get gunned down.
Well, the good news is you probably wouldn't have to go that far.
Yeah.
And the good news is she was immediately smitten.
Well, yeah. She laughed and she was like, that's awesome. And I was
Bring me off a piece of that.
And this was me at the same time just trying to throw block, get out of here. Let me just be miserable by myself. But it brought her joy. And she was laughing. I was like, holy shit. So we kept talking for the rest of that night. Then we became Facebook friends. And yeah, just hung out after that. And yeah, I'll spare the full story, but that's how we met. It was at somebody's birthday party at this bar. I went there with another lady and had a connection with my now wife, and we're together.
Awesome.
Wait a second. You've been caught. That's line for line the exact plot of Made in Manhattan.
Are you shitting me?
J-Lo was the suicidal one.
That's exactly how that movie... You think you're so clever.
Well, no, you're probably tugging my dick right now. You're probably tugging my dick right now, but Cicely loves that movie, so that would explain a lot. The very first time I ever met Cicely, you remember River City Pockets, right, Chase?
Oh, someone died there.
Oh yeah, lots of people died there.
Yeah, that place was a nightmare.
It was pretty bad.
I went there a few times.
So River City Pockets was a pool hall. You could be there till 10 p.m. if you were 18 or over. Anything after that, of course, you had to get kicked out. And if you were not the right shade of white, you definitely might be in trouble when you went there. Like, somebody was definitely, like, stomped to death by some skinheads. I think it was, like, a white dude, too.
Joint.
But no, like, they changed, and it wasn't skinhead joint anymore. It was definitely, I don't take care of myself in any way, shape, or form, and I love Kid Rock, and I look smelly. That's the bar it turned into. Like, that's what it was. But it was
skinheads,
really,
man.
It was the only place we could go to, like, after 10 p.m. If you were still 18, you could stay till 2 a.m. So that was like our hangout. Like, because you could pay like $10 to have a table all night. And there was the River City people. They were the regulars. They all looked just bad, just like really like yellow skin and always pounding beer. Loved Kid Rock and just chain smoking like crazy. Like, that was their deal. So
still haven't wiped the last murder off of their shoes.
Yeah, checking their boots at the door. But we would just go because it was something to do. It would pass the time, and then we'd go to Denny's and get some breakfast and be to bed at 4 a.m. like responsible adults. So I went there with also the same broad I was with the night that I remember meeting Cicely.
You gotta stop saying broad, man.
Okay, the lady that I was there with. And I did not even want to be there with her, like, at all. Like, I was just mad to be there. My buddy was there with me, thank God. But I was just mad to be there. And Cicely was invited, but I didn't know this. Like, I didn't catch wind of this. And she was on the side of the bar, which happened to be where the River City folk hung out. And we were on the other side of the bar where I would usually chill. And she comes running on over, and she's talking to the lady that I'm with. And I was like, great. So we got some River City trash here. Some River City gals coming up and talking. And I couldn't have been more dismissive. And, like, I didn't even think that was Cicely. And then it came about later. It's like, oh, shit, that was her.
So you were a dick to her the first time you
I was like, get this bitch out of here. I don't want this River City. Well, I wasn't mean to her. I just had zero interactions. And if she said anything to me, I was just like, yeah. Like, and that was it. Like,
and then you realized who she was, and you two stared into each other's eyes while you stomped someone to death to the tune of Walking on Sunshine.
What? No, Siddharth, come on.
It was magical.
So yeah, that's the first time I met my wife. I had no idea I was meeting my wife. I was just like, you're River City trash. I don't even want to talk to you. And then I met the same River City trash, but I didn't even realize it was her. And I was like, yeah, I'd break out my wallet so the cops would gun me down and I'd die. That'd be great. And she was like, ha ha ha. I was like, what the fuck? Really? And I was trying to be dismissive. I was trying to be like, shut up, don't talk to me, person at the table out here. But she got my heart.
And I am glad of that. Cicely's awesome.
Love. Oh, yeah, my wife's great. Everybody else blows, but my wife is great.
Hey.
All right, next question.
Hey.
Next question.
Am I part of everyone else?
Yeah.
New topic. Patron question number 4 or 5. I don't know.
The next question is, why do you hate kids? Was it a particular event or sequence of events? If so, what were the ones that stand out? No, I've just always hated kids. Like, even as, like, when I was a kid, of course, I had friends, and me and my friends would hang out, but I hated every other kid for acting like a kid. Like, it's hard for me to explain. Like, I don't know where I got it in my head, but I always just wanted to be...
Oh, it's easy to explain. David started out a kid. He never grew up, and he hates everyone else that's like him.
Well, even as a kid, I hated kids, Siddharth.
Yeah, I know. That falls in line with the theory.
Like, I can't really pinpoint it, but even, like, in elementary school, like, I knew, like, it was dead set in my head. I was like, I don't ever want to have a child. Like, this looks like it sucks. Like, you all are terrible, and people have to put up with you? Ugh.
Yeah, all the evidence that you needed to not have a child was yourself as a child.
I think the baby boomers just ruined it for us.
I don't know what it was.
This is the guy that fucking will still justify the story where you had a slingshot and a rock, was it?
No, it was not a rock. It was not an actual slingshot. It was a stick with a rubber band and a plastic
one of the
propeller.
propeller things, okay.
Plastic propeller.
Okay, you used it as a slingshot.
Well, I mean...
And there was a kid, you pointed it at, and you were like, move, kid. And he was like, I'm not moving.
Negative. I did not point it at the kid. I pointed it at the post of a basketball pole, and I was about to blast it off, and he came jumping in front of it. I was like, whoa, dude, I'm about to shoot this. You need to move. And he was like, no, I'm not going to move. I was like, you need to move or I'm going to release this and it's going to hit you. He's like, you won't do it. He was calling me out, that motherfucker. I was like, whoa, you just came into my fucking game. You just came into my fucking game.
You're so justifying what is happening. There is no way that this is what went down.
No, this is exactly what went down, and I should not have shot the kid. I know that.
Shot a kid in the face.
But see, at this point...
Because he shouldn't have been standing there.
In second grade David, I was like, okay, I told this kid what my intentions were.
Shouldn't have been standing there, yeah.
And I was like, hey, man, like, seriously.
I gave him every reason.
But I was like, hey, this is what I was going to do before you intervened.
And he knows I'm the police.
And I still want to do that. And he was like, no. But then he started doing that stupid, like, nah, you. And that gets under my fucking skin. It's like, you motherfucker, I'll show you.
You created this situation.
He's probably called so many bluffs before and never come across a David that would be like, oh, yeah. You want to bet that I'm not going to shoot you in the face?
Yeah, he was just swinging dick. He was like, this has never been a problem. And he tried it on me. He learned a lesson that day, Siddharth. A valuable lesson.
You're both stubborn children.
And that's the end. You taught him something valuable. You are such a piece of shit.
And I taught myself something valuable that day too, Siddharth. It was a learning experience for everybody. My experience was you can't give somebody a warning and then execute and be okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
New topic. Last Patron question.
We have one more question from Jeremy. I won't say his name. I'll say his name. From Jeremy.
Jeremiah.
Jerebecky here.
That's a weird name.
This isn't so much a question, but I touched on this once at work, and I guess he wants a little bit more follow-up to it. I may have told you this before, Siddharth, but it says, thanks, Chase. It says, and the kid in the toy store, which I know exactly what that is. So when I was in high school, I had a job at KB Toys, and it was the best place you could put me.
It's the best place you could torture children while being much older than them.
Well, I didn't torture children, but man, there was a lot of accidents that happened to kids because I was in a toy store, and I got off scot-free. It was amazing. But
that's not a plus.
No,
it's
it really
was. Positive thing.
It really was. Okay,
it's
so there was
horrible what you were describing.
Quick story. So we had
hundreds of children got hurt, and there were no consequences to me, even though I was the cause.
4 children. 4 children, and it was indirect. It wasn't me intentionally trying to hurt them. You know what?
You weren't setting up like Home Alone traps all along the aisles.
No.
Well, let's not go crazy. Of course he was doing that.
No. Okay, so worked at KB Toys. I
threw jacks all over the floor, right?
I was also working on cartoons that were getting traction with Tomorrow's Nobody. So, I was getting paid to play with toys, and then I was also getting recognition to make, fart and poop jokes. I was living the dream when I was 17. It was the best. But there was a kid, what was this, 2001, 2002. You remember tech decks? Those little skateboards that you would use with your fingers?
Hell yeah, bitch.
They were fucking huge. Everybody was on top of them. Kids wanted them. Even kids in high school.
There's the little water droplet guy and the little fire droplet guy.
Yeah, I can't even remember what those were now. What was that brand? Either way, fuck it. Yeah, those were there, and people loved them. And there was kids in high school that had them, and all the young kids were playing with them. And I worked at a KB Toys outlet, so we didn't always have the latest and greatest. We had the old stuff seasons behind, or we had the really bootleg renditions of
I'm surprised you were 17 for that. I remember playing with those in fucking middle school before I even moved.
Well, how old are you now, Chase?
31 almost, I guess.
Okay, so I got you're only 30 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 33, so I got a little bit of that gap on you. But okay,
I just turned 33 too.
Hooray for us!
Yeah, I guess I was in a grade kind of ahead.
So yeah, I mean, they had definitely been big for a while. They weren't the new thing, but they still had a lot of traction. People were after them, and of course, KB Toys outlet didn't always have the latest and greatest, and had a lot of bootlegs. It just so happened we didn't have tech decks. I can't remember what ours were called. But I specifically remember it was one day, I was the only person in the store behind the cash register, and this little kid comes walking in.
No, wait, I'm 31. I'm definitely 30. I'm going to be 32 soon.
Okay, well, I'm 33, so whatever.
I'm an idiot.
So this little kid comes walking up to the counter, just really soft-spoken, just
hey, do you guys have tech decks?
And I was like, oh, yeah, man, follow me over here. Let me show you. And I walk him through the store, and I go to, like, the little end cap where they're at. And I was like, here, we got these. And he knew right away. Like, I wish I could remember what they were called, but he, like, saw through the ruse. He was like, these aren't Tech Decks at all. Like, I showed to him, and he's looking at it.
These are scoot boots.
He's looking at it, and he's pausing. Then he turns up to me, and still soft-spoken. He's like, those aren't Tech Decks. Those are... And I kid you not, this is exactly what he did. Like, he turned into a man that moment. He was like, those aren't Tech Decks. Those are gay. Like that.
Jeez.
And you
like,
probably laughed and laughed because you're horrible.
I laughed in his face. I was like, oh my God, you're 100% right. These are gay.
Did he grow a handlebar mustache in that moment?
Yeah, and he rode off on his chopper. There's some bitch on the back. Like, it was crazy.
Did you high five him?
He just sped away too quick. I couldn't. I just hit the wind. I just whiffed it. I was like, oh, damn it.
And you were like, that's the coolest kid I've ever met.
Guess
I
what,
aspire
kid?
to be that
You're
kid.
part of the gang.
But no, like, it was amazing. Like, because, of course, like, the day was dead. Like, nobody was in there. This kid just comes shuffling in. I don't even know where his fucking parents were. But he was dead set on getting a tech deck. And I, did the old flamboozle. And I was like, oh, we got him over here. Tried to, con him into buying something. And he saw right through that charade. And yeah, it is like, those aren't tech decks. Those are gay. Like, it was amazing. Changed my life for the better.
You saw children differently after that?
No.
I saw that there was more to children than I once thought, but they still suck.
New topic. Spin the wheel.
Well, this concludes all of the questions from our patrons.
Successful first Jank-Ass Q&A.
And we had other topics, but we're not going to do them because we're at the end now.
Well, I will say I'm just happy that the two people who submitted, at least they gave us 3 questions, because this segment would have ran way shorter otherwise.
Yeah.
It definitely did. What time is it?
Well, Stacy, why don't you spin the wheel?
Wait, what about my story?
Oh, no. Stacy, spin the wheel.
My story.
Where's this?
Go ahead, spin the wheel.
All right, let me just...
And it's over. The podcast is over. That's what it landed on.
Oh.
Wait, what, really?
New topic. Bye. Bye-bye.
All right, well, it's been the Story Time with David Jank-Ass podcast.
David has a real big story for you next time, whatever it is. Probably stupid.
Oh, no, I mean, it's good.
Is it stupid?
I think it's good.
What's it about? Give us a hint.
It's a near-death situation.
Oh my
that
God.
sounds stupid.
Not for me either. Not for me either. My wife, and I got to drive home to it and see flashing lights everywhere.
Oh.
Let him tell the story.
No. Next time. Next time.
Tune in next time, Jankholes, when we'll jank off together.
Did David's wife survive?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, guaranteed.
Come jank with us, let's jank the night away.
Da, 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 da.
Come jank with us, let's jank the night away.
Except David, fuck him.
Aw.
All right. Well, that was fun, guys. We
So we're
answered
not-
questions. We spun the wheel like twice. I defeated David in a rap battle.
I'm still kind of upset by that.
We learned a lot about ourselves.
Yeah, what the fuck? I learned way too much about me. Like, I am terrible at rapping.
Yeah, you were
It was
straight crap, bro.
I was
kind of
just
bad.
I was intimidated. Like, how do you follow that up?
I don't know. I'd be pretty intimidated too,
Well,
to be
I was
honest.
Born on the streets.
Clearly. Well, I'll have a follow up. I'll be more prepared for something. We're gonna try something again, because that was. I'm seriously blown away at how well that turned out. So
Totally off the cuff.
I'm
Yeah.
still shell shocked from the time that he roasted me
yeah.
in a freestyle.
Oh yeah, next podcast rap battle about dissing Stacy.
Nice. I'm in. And
No.
we should definitely stock up on topical cream, because we all have pink eye right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys,
Nope.
does it look weird if I poke it?
God damn it,
Ew.
Chase, stop that.
Don't touch it.
It's been fun, Jankholes. Thank you for tuning in. Same jank time, same jank station, all that.
Yeah, tune in next time. Josh Green, you know what you did, and Ronan, keep it real.
Thank you for supporting us, guys.
Thank you. And one last statement, too. If you would like to submit a question, one more time, send it to countthecough@gmail.com. And, provided we have good questions and the time to, we'll answer them in the recordings. And
That
it's
is
fun. I actually like that.
KOONTHIF
Chase, goddammit.
GHC.
Well, it was great, everybody. It was great. Thank you, as always, for supporting us, and look forward to doing this again. We should do it in the near future, because I'm going to Hawaii soon. How about next week?
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you, David.
Good night, everybody. Cue the butts.
But...
Good night, butts.
I figure for the intro, we can just use Stacy's supercut of all our naughty words.
Oh, you don't want to do like a cold open? We can just slap that in there?
Yeah.
Dong, shit, dong.
This is going to be a great first episode. I hope somebody is just like, all right, I'm going to give it a shot, and this is the one.
Penis, shriveled penis, but the penis is on my face.
Erect penis.
Multiple small penises.
Yes.